wants to see.
Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also... Sugar Ray Leonard, no challenge, was too...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Listen, when you've got 2 people that want to fight,
Here we go for round 1. What skill being displayed here between these 2 middleweights? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hook misses. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. Good counter punch. Considering we're outside in the sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Coliseum and 2 gladiators going at it.
This is something you could never, ever get used to.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Sugar Ray is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, Leonard just got rocked! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter shot lands. Just misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Halfway through the round, and man, these 2 are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. That time counter shot. Did you see that? And Sugar is in trouble. And you can see here, his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Need to see that again.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took it.
There's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Did you see that? And Sugar Ray is rocked. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods that day. A shot from the gods.
Use
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous, I'm ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rate's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd.
The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Of course, you remember him for what he did to Roy Jones Jr. He is the former multi-time light heavyweight champion of the world. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio.
And, of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. One punch could change everything in this battle. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
There's a counter shot. Tarver's been rocked. Going to be a knockdown at least. Whoa, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Looks like trouble was averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good.
And there's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! So it's onward and upward at...
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you, they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? Jose Only is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
back into the fight with him. That's his round.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
Great round. Now relax.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out.
Don't give him no free shots, right? Don't be looking at it one shot at a time.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this one.
Let's go.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round.
Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Let's do it.
ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, tipping the scales. And here he is, Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for... And that's the opening bell, round 1. Caught him. This fight has a real good flow to it. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
It's bombs away. Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. Defense is not an option for these two. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's a blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up,
That's it, now breathe.
Well, we've just taking a big breath, and here we go again. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. There's a counter shot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder. Whoa, Johnny! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. It somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
They exchange punches. Nice job of slipping that punch. Oh, right there. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt. Look.
And there's the bell for round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the hook. Only catching air with that hook. The perfect counter lands. Stamina is off the charts. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Sugar Ray is down. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Robinson in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Let him back into the fight.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
He's not in your league.
Here we go to the 4th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
One, two, three.
referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Well done with that counter shot. And that hook misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Unbelievable hard. Knocked down twice.
On to the fifth we go. Is this the beginning of the end after two knockdowns last round?
Two knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That hook is parried away. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You had everything in the bag, and now you get great rock. I love that. I love that.
Here we go in the sixth round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? A perfect counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And he fails to score with that left hook. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Not worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Come on, breathe.
And there's the bell to start round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Good counter punch. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That right hook won't score. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Holding nothing back here in the round. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. How is this fight still? Whoa, wait a minute. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right.
And we enter the 8th round. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Crawford's legs are all over the place. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Crawford is dazed. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
His stamina is off the charts. punch caught him clean. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous. The things that were said were ridiculous. But these two fighters were evenly matched. And this is why we've got a draw. One thing is for certain, they're going to do it all over again.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering the combination.
His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is ringside for this massive Tyson Fury. He's so big. The Gypsy.
This bout is scheduled.
And this one has all of those big. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. That jab won't score. No rest for the weary. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching it.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Nice counter punch right up the middle. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the straight left. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. He threw a punch and just got countered. Perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete. What do we expect to see here in round 2? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice counter. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter.
There's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. Let's see if they go to the body. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. And he misses with that straight left. Beautiful counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Catch and shoot. No rest for the weary. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, and there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fiery fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
We're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The jab not finding its target. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Every time he throws, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Back into the fray here in round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Punch, counter punch. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
The perfect counter lands. With this fighter is, has he punched himself out? His stamina is off the charts. Those counter punches have to hurt. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Come on, get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that.
There's the bell to start round 6. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes.
And down goes Fury! And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Beautiful counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And he scores with the counter. Every time they... Looks like he's going to survive. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Well done with that counter shot. That left hook missed. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Nice counter punch. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. A much better game plan. Hold her right there. Tyson Fury. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. And where did that come from?